Today we are looking at earth yellows. We spend a lot of time as colorists looking at primary yellows, warm yellows, cool yellows, mixing yellows. But one of the yellows that I don't think get enough attention are the natural earth yellows. I have struggled for years trying to like yellow ochre. I think yellow ochre is probably the most commonly used earth yellow. I just do not like the opacity of yellow ochre. So I've had several different brands. I can't find one that I like. I finally found a substitute for it that I am happy with. I also paint in oil, and I use transparent yellow oxide in my oils to make earthy greens, much more natural looking greens. And so I started using it in my watercolor as well. And I found that it makes beautiful mixtures. These are some examples of mixtures using transparent oxide. This is the Pure Pigment. It's very transparent. This one is by Core. Daniel Smith makes a nice one also. This is a mixture with ultramarine blue. You can see how soft and beautiful and earthy that is. Even with phthalo blue, the mixture is lovely. It will tone down any green that you mix it with because it is a browny yellow. And here it is with indigo blue, another beautiful combination. Here it is with cerulean. Here it is with cobalt teal. That's a beautiful combination. Here it is with quinacridone red, with quinacridone rose, and even with transparent burnt orange. So you can see that transparent yellow oxide has a lot of uses. I have it over here compared to yellow ochre by Holbein. Holbein's yellow ochre tends to be less opaque. The most opaque than a lot of yellow ochres, the most opaque one I've found is M. Graham's, which is this one right here. I don't use it because it's so opaque. Now, it's a natural PY43, a natural iron oxide. The Cores is also the PY43. It is more transparent than the M. Graham, but not as transparent as the transparent yellow oxide. So I also have the PY42s, that's a synthetic iron oxide. And I wanted to show you another one of my very favorite colors. And this is a PY42 by Winsor Newton. And I use this in place of quinacridone gold. And this is called Gold Ochre. It's a much softer gold, and to me it's a better mixer than the Quin Gold, and you can see that it's very soft. And I use this in skin tones. I use this color for just about everything. My other favorite earth, and I call it a yellow, is Raw Sienna, and the one I love the most is by Da Vinci. It's a PBR7, so it's a natural iron oxide. But this, I just did a spotlight on this not long ago. I think it was the pigment of the month for September, I believe. And yes, it is more opaque, but it is such a gorgeous color. And it granulates, and if you like granulating colors, this color is fabulous. I can't have a palette without this on it. So these two are my new favorite earth yellows, the transparent yellow oxide by Core and the Raw Sienna by Da Vinci. There are a lot of other PBR7s, and there are a lot of mixtures that use the PY42 and PY43, but my favorites are these two, and of course the Gold Ochre. So when you're thinking about making natural greens, think about using an earth yellow rather than a bright, vivid yellow. And I think you'll find your landscapes looking much more realistic and less artificial. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. It's growing and it really helps.